The aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors are projected to experience substantial growth over the next several years, with an anticipated increase of 35% by the fourth quarter of 2027. This upward trend is primarily driven by technological advancements, geopolitical tensions, and rising cybersecurity threats impacting both commercial and defense markets. Key insights and trends. 1. Aerospace and defense growth. The aerospace and defense industry is rebounding from several challenges, including supply chain disruptions and talent shortages. According to Deloitte, global air passenger traffic is expected to grow by 11.6% in 2024, while defense spending is projected to exceed $2.4 trillion in 2023. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) has requested a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, focusing on unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM). 2. Cybersecurity market expansion. The aviation and defense cybersecurity market is also experiencing rapid growth, with projections indicating an increase from $86.08 billion in 2024 to $161.2 billion by 2029. Reflecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 13.2%. This growth is fueled by heightened connectivity and an increase in cyber threats, demonstrated by a 13% rise in reported cyber crimes. 3. Technological advancements. Technological integration, particularly artificial intelligence (AI), is enhancing operational efficiency in the aerospace and defense sectors. Companies increasingly utilize AI for predictive maintenance and supply chain visibility, addressing persistent industry challenges. Additionally, the sector faces a significant talent gap, with over 123,000 technicians needed in the U.S. by 2043. 4. Increased defense spending. Geopolitical tensions are prompting nations to increase defense budgets significantly, particularly in unmanned systems and rocket technology. The U.S. has made substantial investments in solid rocket motors and hypersonics, with the DoD's budget for these areas increasing by 340% over the past decade. 5. Emerging market trends. The AAM industry, which focuses on electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining momentum, with 93% of surveyed managers expressing interest in AAM investments. However, challenges remain in achieving operational scale and community acceptance. Common points and differences. Common points. Both sources highlight the significance of technological advancements, AI digitalization, as a primary growth driver in the aerospace and defense sectors. Increased defense spending and geopolitical factors are consistently noted as growth catalysts. Workforce development and talent retention are shared concerns across the industry. Differences. Deloitte emphasizes operational and technological aspects within aerospace and defense, while the business research company provides a more detailed outlook on the cybersecurity market. Deloitte focuses on specific U.S. defense budgets and strategic priorities, whereas the business research company discusses broader global cybersecurity trends. Timeline of events. 2022, 59 countries involved in conflicts, leading to heightened defense spending. 2023, global air passenger traffic begins recovering, defense expenditures surpass $2.4 trillion. 2024, projected 11.6% growth in global air passenger traffic, demand for cybersecurity solutions surges due to increasing cyber threats. 2025, continued growth in AAM and unmanned systems, with the DoD's fiscal budget allocating substantial funds toward these sectors. 2029, cybersecurity market in aviation and defense expected to reach $161.2 billion. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, and cybersecurity sectors are poised for significant growth, driven by technological advancements, increased defense budgets, and the need for enhanced cybersecurity measures. As the landscape evolves rapidly, companies are adapting to domestic and international pressures while striving for operational excellence and talent acquisition. With the projected growth and strategic shifts in these sectors, stakeholders must remain vigilant and proactive in addressing the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The anticipated growth of 35% in the aerospace, defense, and cybersecurity sectors by the fourth quarter of 2027. While promising, also reveals several counterintuitive insights about the dynamics at play within these industries. Here are some of the key points. 1. Increased demand amid challenges. Despite facing significant challenges such as supply chain disruptions and talent shortages, the aerospace and defense sectors are expected to see robust growth. This is counterintuitive because one would typically expect that challenges would inhibit growth. However, the demand for air travel is rebounding and defense spending is surging due to geopolitical tensions, suggesting that crises can sometimes catalyze a rapid response and subsequent growth. 2. Cybersecurity growth linked to increased threats. The cybersecurity market within the aerospace and defense sectors is projected to grow significantly, driven by rising cyber threats. While one might assume that increased cybersecurity threats would deter investment or growth, the reality is that they are prompting organizations to invest more heavily in cybersecurity solutions, illustrating a reactive rather than preventive growth pattern. 3. Technological integration versus workforce shortages. The sectors are heavily investing in advanced technologies like AI and digital solutions to improve operational efficiency, especially in maintenance and supply chain management. This raises a counterintuitive situation where technology is seen as a potential solution to workforce shortages, yet the same sectors are also grappling with severe talent shortages. Here, technology is both a remedy and a challenge. While it can enhance efficiency, the reliance on technology necessitates a skilled workforce that is currently lacking. With geopolitical tensions driving innovation, it is paradoxical that geopolitical tensions, which often imply instability and risk, are actually driving innovation and investment in defense technologies. Nations are compelled to bolster their defense capabilities, leading to increased budgets and investments in advanced technologies, including unmanned systems and hypersonics. This scenario suggests that uncertainty can sometimes fuel a surge in innovation rather than stifle it. 5. AM acceptance challenges. While there is a strong interest in advanced air mobility, AM technologies achieving operational scale and community acceptance remains a challenge. This is counterintuitive because one would expect that high interest and investment would directly translate to wider acceptance and operational success. Instead, the industry faces skepticism regarding safety, regulatory compliance, and community integration, indicating that technological readiness does not guarantee market readiness. 6. Supply chain visibility versus complexity. The aerospace and defense supply chains are incredibly complex, often involving numerous tiers of suppliers. While companies are focusing on improving supply chain visibility to manage these complexities, the very act of enhancing visibility can uncover even more challenges within these intricate networks. Thus, the pursuit of transparency could potentially exacerbate existing issues rather than resolve them. 7. Talent attraction strategies. The aerospace and defense sectors are adopting innovative strategies to attract talent, such as offering higher than average wages and leveraging public-private partnerships. This indicates a shift from traditional recruitment methods, suggesting that in a competitive labor market, especially one that struggles with attracting skilled workers, companies must innovate in their approach to recruitment and retention. This contrasts with the historical approach where companies relied on established reputations and traditional benefits to attract talent. 8. Investment in old technologies. There's a notable trend where substantial investments are being made in established technologies like solid rocket motors, even as the industry also pushes toward cutting-edge innovations like eVTOL aircraft. This dual focus on both old and new technologies highlights a counterintuitive strategy where companies feel the need to bolster legacy systems while simultaneously investing in future-forward solutions. These insights reveal the complexities and contradictions within the anticipated growth in these sectors, suggesting that while growth may be on the horizon, it comes with a host of challenges and paradoxes that companies must navigate carefully. Important content overlooked in the report. 1. The talent gap and workforce development strategies. The report highlights a significant talent gap in the aerospace and defense industry, particularly the projected need for over 123,000 technicians in the U.S. by 2043. While many may focus on the technological advancements and financial projections, the persistent issue of workforce shortages is crucial yet often overlooked. The industry's reliance on traditional talent strategies, combined with the need for innovative approaches such as public-private partnerships and educational initiatives, is vital for sustainable growth. This aspect is significant because it directly impacts the capacity of the industry to innovate and meet the projected demand, thus influencing the overall growth trajectory. 2. Cybersecurity as a growth driver. The projected growth of the aviation and defense cybersecurity market from $86.08 billion in 2024 to $161.2 billion by 2029 is a critical insight. Many readers might skim over this figure, but it represents an essential shift in how the aerospace and defense sectors are adapting to increasing cyber threats. The integration of digital technologies introduces vulnerabilities, making robust cybersecurity solutions indispensable. This growth not only reflects the rising threats but also indicates an evolving market landscape where cybersecurity will be pivotal for operational integrity and trust in technology. 3. Advanced air mobility AAM challenges and potential. While the report emphasizes the excitement around AAM, it also notes the challenges of achieving operational scale and community acceptance. AAM is seen as a transformative movement in urban mobility, but the operationalization of eVTOL aircraft hinges on multiple factors, including regulatory frameworks, infrastructure development, and public perception. The potential for AAM to reshape transportation is significant, yet the barriers to entry and the need for strategic investments make it a nuanced topic that deserves deeper exploration. The significance lies in its implications for urban planning, environmental impact, and future mobility solutions. 4. Supply chain resilience amidst geopolitical tensions. The report outlines significant supply chain challenges, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and environmental factors. While many may focus on growth statistics and technological advancements, the ongoing issues of part shortages, delivery delays, and rising shipping costs are critical to understanding the operational risks faced by the aerospace and defense sectors. The establishment of coalitions like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition reflects an industry-wide recognition of the need for enhanced supply chain management and oversight. This focus on resilience amid volatility is crucial for ensuring that growth projections are met without disruption. 5. Emerging technologies and product innovation. The report mentions product innovation in the context of cybersecurity, particularly highlighting BAE Systems' introduction of enhanced tools to combat cyber threats. However, the broader context of technological advancements, such as AI, machine learning, and quantum-resistant cryptography, should not be understated. These technologies are not only enabling improvements in operational efficiency but are also redefining competitive landscapes. Industries that fail to adopt and innovate may find themselves at a disadvantage, making it essential for stakeholders to prioritize technology integration as a core component of their strategic planning. Significance of overlooked insights. These overlooked aspects of the report are significant for several reasons. Long-term sustainability. Addressing the talent gap ensures that the industry has the human resources necessary to innovate and adapt to future challenges. Without a skilled workforce, even the most advanced technologies may not be effectively implemented. Cybersecurity's central role as digitalization progresses. The importance of cybersecurity cannot be overstated. Companies that invest in robust cybersecurity solutions will not only protect their assets but will also enhance their market credibility and customer trust. Market dynamics of AAM. Understanding the complexities surrounding AAM is vital for stakeholders aiming to enter this emerging market. The potential for disruption in urban transportation can lead to significant economic and social implications, making it essential for policymakers and businesses to collaborate on creating a conducive environment for AAM. Supply chain vulnerabilities. The current geopolitical climate emphasizes the need for supply chain resilience. Industries must prepare for potential disruptions and establish contingency plans, as reliance on global supply chains can introduce vulnerabilities that impact operational continuity. Technological leadership. Companies that prioritize research and development in emerging technologies will likely gain a competitive edge. The ability to innovate and adapt to new threats and market demands is crucial for maintaining relevance in rapidly evolving sectors. In conclusion, the report's insights into the aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors reflect a dynamic and rapidly changing landscape. Recognizing and addressing the often overlooked elements, such as workforce development, cybersecurity integration, AAM challenges, supply chain resilience, and the push for technological innovation, will be essential for stakeholders aiming to navigate this complex environment successfully. These factors will not only influence individual company strategies but will also shape the future of the industry as a whole. Here are the 4 most valuable points for in-depth analysis and discussion regarding the anticipated 35% growth in the aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors by Q4 2027. 1. Technological advancements as growth catalysts. The integration of advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and digital solutions, is becoming critical for enhancing operational efficiency within the aerospace and defense sectors. Companies are implementing AI for predictive maintenance, supply chain visibility, and workforce management to tackle persistent industry challenges. The use of digital technologies not only addresses operational inefficiencies but also plays a crucial role in attracting and retaining talent in an industry facing a significant skills gap. Discussion points. How will AI transform traditional processes within aerospace and defense? What specific challenges and opportunities arise from the integration of digital technologies? In what ways can companies leverage technology to solve workforce shortages? 2. Geopolitical influences on defense spending. Geopolitical tensions are leading nations to increase their defense budgets significantly. The U.S. Department of Defense's budget request for fiscal 2025 reflects this trend, particularly with allocations toward unmanned systems and advanced technologies. This increase in defense spending is not only a response to current global threats but also shapes the competitive landscape within the aerospace and defense sectors, prompting companies to innovate rapidly and secure their positions. Discussion points. What are the implications of increased defense spending on global security dynamics? How do geopolitical factors influence strategic partnerships and collaborations in the industry? In what ways can companies capitalize on government spending priorities to enhance their market position? 3. Cybersecurity as a critical growth area. The cybersecurity market within aerospace and defense is projected to grow substantially, driven by the increasing frequency of cyber attacks and the growing interconnectedness of systems. With reported cyber crimes rising significantly, investments in cybersecurity solutions are becoming paramount for ensuring the safety and integrity of aviation and defense operations. This sector is expected to evolve rapidly, with a focus on cloud security, advanced threat detection, and regulatory compliance. Discussion points. What are the most pressing cybersecurity threats facing the aerospace and defense sectors? How can companies effectively balance innovation in cybersecurity with regulatory requirements? What role does collaboration among industry stakeholders play in enhancing cybersecurity resilience? 4. Workforce development and talent retention strategies. The aerospace and defense industry is facing a critical talent shortage, with projections indicating a need for over 123,000 technicians in the U.S. by 2043. Companies are adopting various strategies to attract and retain talent, including leveraging digital technologies and establishing partnerships with educational institutions. The emphasis on workforce development is essential for sustaining growth in the sector. Given the aging workforce and high turnover rates. Discussion points. What innovative strategies can be employed to attract a younger workforce to aerospace and defense? How can companies foster a culture of continuous learning to retain existing talent? What role do public-private partnerships play in addressing workforce challenges? Conclusion. The anticipated growth in the aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors by Q4 2027 presents numerous opportunities and challenges. By focusing on technological advancements, geopolitical influences, cybersecurity needs, and workforce development, industry players can navigate the evolving landscape effectively. Engaging in thorough discussions around these points will be crucial for understanding the future trajectory of these interconnected sectors. 1. The Space Race 1957 to 1975. The competition between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War significantly accelerated advancements in aerospace technology. Following the launch of the Soviet satellite Sputnik in 1957, the U.S. ramped up its investment in space exploration, leading to the establishment of NASA and the Apollo program, which culminated in the moon landing in 1969. This era saw substantial growth in aerospace capabilities as both nations invested heavily in technology and infrastructure to outpace each other, ultimately influencing global perceptions of technology and military power. 2. The military-industrial complex 1945-present. Originating in the aftermath of World War II, the military-industrial complex refers to the close relationship between a nation's military and the defense industry that supplies it. This relationship has led to significant increases in defense spending, technological advancements, and the development of sophisticated weaponry, particularly during the Cold War. The continuous evolution of military technology such as drones and cybersecurity measures reflects the ongoing strategic shifts influenced by geopolitical tensions and defense needs, paralleling the projected growth in the aerospace and defense sectors. 3. Cybersecurity threats post 9/11/2001 present. Following the September 11 attacks in 2001, there was a significant shift in national security policies around the globe, with a pronounced emphasis on cybersecurity. The U.S. and other nations recognized the need for robust defenses against cyber threats, leading to a surge in investments in cybersecurity technologies and infrastructure. This period saw the establishment of various agencies and initiatives aimed at safeguarding critical infrastructure, particularly in the aerospace and defense sectors. As threats evolved, so did the strategies employed to combat them, illustrating the dynamic nature of cybersecurity in a globally connected world. Future outlook. Anticipated 35% growth in aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors by Q4 2027. The aerospace defense and cybersecurity sectors are on track for significant growth, projected to expand by 35% by Q4 2027. This anticipated increase is driven by a combination of technological advancements, heightened geopolitical tensions, and escalating cybersecurity threats. Key predictions and trends. 1. Aerospace and defense recovery and growth. The aerospace and defense sectors are rebounding from prior disruptions, with a projected 11.6% increase in global air passenger traffic for 2024. Defense spending is expected to exceed $2.4 trillion in 2023, with the U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) proposing a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025. This budget underscores investments in unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM), indicating a robust recovery and growth trajectory. 2. Cybersecurity market surge. The aviation and defense cybersecurity market is projected to grow from $86.08 billion in 2024 to $161.2 billion by 2029, exhibiting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 13.2%. The rise in connectivity and the increase in cyber threats, evidenced by a 13% rise in reported cybercrimes, are key factors driving this demand. 3. Technological integration. The aerospace and defense industries are increasingly integrating digital technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI), to enhance operational efficiency. AI applications, such as predictive maintenance and supply chain optimization, are expected to address persistent challenges in talent shortages and operational bottlenecks. The need for over 123,000 technicians in the U.S. by 2043 highlights the urgency of workforce development. 4. Geopolitical influences on defense spending. Nations are anticipated to boost defense budgets in response to ongoing geopolitical tensions. The U.S. is heavily investing in solid rocket motors and hypersonic technologies, with a 340% increase in defense spending over the past decade. This trend reflects a broader global shift toward enhancing national security capabilities. 5. Emerging market dynamics. The AAM sector, focusing on electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining momentum, with 93% of surveyed managers expressing interest in AAM investments. However, achieving operational scale and community acceptance poses challenges that will need to be addressed. Common and diverging insights. Common points. There is a consensus on the critical role of technological advancements in driving growth across aerospace, defense, and cybersecurity sectors. The impact of increased defense spending and geopolitical factors is universally acknowledged as a primary growth driver. Workforce development and talent retention remain pressing concerns across all sectors. Diverging insights. While Deloitte emphasizes operational and technological advancements in aerospace and defense, the business research company focuses on detailed growth projections within the cybersecurity market. Deloitte provides specific insights into U.S. defense budgets and strategic priorities, whereas the business research company discusses broader global trends in cybersecurity. Timeline of events. 2022, heightened global conflicts lead to increased defense spending. 2023, recovery in global air travel and record defense expenditures. 2024, anticipated substantial growth in air passenger traffic and rising demand for cybersecurity solutions. 2025, continued investments in AAM and unmanned systems as part of the DoD budget. 2029, cybersecurity market expected to hit $161.2 billion. Conclusion. The aerospace, defense, and cybersecurity sectors are poised for substantial growth by Q4 2027, driven by technological advancements, increased defense budgets, and heightened cybersecurity needs. Companies in these industries must adapt to rapidly changing dynamics, leveraging digital technologies and focusing on workforce development to enhance operational efficiency and meet future demands. As geopolitical tensions persist and cyber threats evolve, strategic investments in innovation and resilience will be critical for sustained growth and competitive advantage.